I salute you, my baby doll friends. Welcome back to Crypto's Juiciest News. We're going to go through the price action today. And please, I want to tell you one thing, friends. Please, for the love of God, do not leverage trade, especially short in a bull market. You guys got no idea what you're doing. You guys don't have stops. You're all flimsy around. You don't need it in crypto, man. You literally waited this whole year, friends. We literally waited 2022 and 2023. We waited 2 whole years for this moment. But now you have to switch your mentality. And the mentality is everything's cheap. Everything's going up. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is the people in the market who are coming in, they are going to trade as if they are certain that Bitcoin is going to hit $500,000. The average market participant thinks $120,000, which basically means even at Bitcoin 50, 60, 70, 80K around that zone, even if we do end up stopping at 80, people are going to buy altcoins assuming it's going to 120. And that's all you want. You don't even need it to get there. You just need people to think it's getting there. And so when we look at the Bitcoin price, you'll see this was the Jim Cramer crash, all right? And it's come back down. But this is a very, very common Bitcoin pattern, all right? I've just noticed it. You see, in normal markets, friends, normal markets actually range sideways, bonds and bond yields. But crypto, what I've noticed is it has this like upwards range sideways. And it's very confusing. Why? It's because, all these levels, we come back and we snap back through. But it doesn't mean that everything's broken. That's why you have to use a higher time frame to get a real edge as to what's going on. And this is it right now. But you can see we are still kind of slowing down, but there's no real cause for concern. Of course, I was watching Crypto Career University Steve, and he's talking about another box you could basically draw. You go, well, this is going to become the new support. Maybe we go back to 30K. Who knows, man? I'm not going to play that game. I'll tell you right now. If you go back to the charts, and I made videos about this literally for a whole year. If you go back to the charts, if you are trying to time your altcoins based on the Bitcoin halvening year, you're going to get destroyed. Because the altcoins, what you'll find is, to your surprise, they never go low enough. They never go deep enough. And you're only going to realize this, well, not you, friends. You've already figured it out because you've got a straight posture and you have very fluffy slippers like me. But the people who are going to figure this out, they're going to be coming in 6-9 months. They're going to come in after the Bitcoin halvening. We're going to get that final, that final crash. Oh no, it's Bitcoin. Buy the rumor, sell the news. That final crash, and people are going to realize, wait a minute. The altcoins didn't go down as low as I think, but they're going to realize that on the recovery too late. That's why I'm confident that, something's going to screw up this cycle, but I'm super confident that what we've done to prepare for it is going to work, which is blind faith. You're like, you know what? I see no reasons to be bullish. Macro's trash. We just got to get long and get strong. Also, check this out, friends. There's a US law that came in, a draconian law. The US government will now classify you as a felon if you receive more than $10,000 crypto into a wallet now. So I know, crypto friends, we're all trolls here. It is very easy. Someone's probably making this right now. If you know how to code, you just do this right now. Make a honeypot coin where you can't sell it. And then all you got to do is put the liquidity such that one coin trades at a price of $10,000. All right. You have one coin in the liquidity pool of $10,000 value. You just got to buy one of it. You set the price there. And then all you have to do is send everybody the coin. And now everybody has $10,000 in there as a honeypot. So everybody has to go through this trauma of like, oh no, I didn't receive $10,000, even though it does. You can already see how this becomes very problematic. That's why everybody in crypto is trolls, friends. This is why when there was a tornado cash problem, what people started doing was they started sending mainstream crypto influencers Ethereum from Tornado Cash, just basically like dusting everyone. It's like a protest to show the government that, you're trying to be smart here, but it's all basically a bunch of boomers with the old guard, the old financial system that's been rorting everybody, and no one's going to take it seriously. Also, what we have as well, right? South Korea wants to ban credit card payments for crypto. Now, why did I put this in? It's because, friends, I was here in 2020 and I saw like BS news like that as well in 2019, 2020. And what I would notice is, that country that's like doing a bad news, I promise you, right? The next crypto wave where we go up, they're like, oh, golly gee, did we say ban? We mean unban. We're like so bullish. They get FOMO too. You're going to keep that in mind, all right? India was doing it. Russia is doing it. They're in and then they're out. And then they're in, they're out. They don't know what to do. They're all confused. They know that there's something bubbling, but it's funny, yes, they know it's the future. Someone tells them it's the future. Because, there's Zoomers everywhere. There's Zoomers with broccoli hair everywhere. And there's your friend Sommies everywhere telling you, like, this is the future. We didn't care about, like, your stock market trash because the yield's too garbage, right? Because we're too poor now. Okay, and the government's like, oh, sweet, we've got to get in. And then, I'm not joking, they see the red monthly candles and like, well, it's a scam. Let's ban it again, right? So it's fascinating. You're going to see this seesaw happening. All right, also, Binance is forced to place monitoring tags on privacy coins like Monero and Zcash. We are in the then they fight you phase, evil government. Yeah, it's true. So they're really, friends, they're really scared about this privacy, aren't they? They really want to track everyone. They want full total control when it comes to these. Because at the end of the day, when you're looking at something like this, you got to remember that this phase, it's going to have them coming out with their teeth and their fangs trying to smash everybody. I don't know what it's exactly going to show itself as. We already know the Bitcoin spot ETF, right? Trojan horse, but there's going to be things coming out probably in 2025 that's going to shock us too. There's also this news here, right? So Vitalik shilled ENS. So ENS is the Ethereum naming service. You'll see the tag ENS, right? And it shilled it and it popped 50%. I actually have the chart here just to show you, like, pop, pop, pop. I don't know exactly where it was. I'm pretty sure this is the pop. So ENS, basically, you're just allowed to make a name instead of your address. For example, my public address is yourfriendsommi.eth, right? Which you don't have to donate to, friends, but that's just like one public address. People like send me stuff, whatever. Like if you want to tip me at the end, if you bink it and I get you to sell some Euphoria at the very, very end, you can tip me 1 ETH, right? But most importantly, I'm here for your friendship, okay? Liking, subscribing. Don't worry about this money and this tipping stuff. That's at the very, very end anyway. So I've reversed everything, right? Instead of charging you now, I know, hey, you haven't made it now. Why would I charge you an arm and a leg? How about I invest in you now, and you, out of the kindness of your heart, give me something in return at the very, very end if you want to. You don't have to, okay? So the ENS, right, the institution, that's the naming standard behind everything. But I'm not really sure if I'm sold on these, because if there's going to be a lot of change, like who cares about your one? People are saying it's like digital New York real estate, like literally. I know we joke about it, but they're just saying like, oh, it's going to be the future in the names. I don't know, man. It's like usernames. Like, like a Twitter username is worth a lot, right? But what happened to the, like, Facebook ones? What happened to the MySpace ones? I don't know. I don't know why I'm a bit skeptical, and people might say, oh, you just don't see the future. But I don't know, man. Look how fast things change, man. You think these Zoomers with the broccoli hair, they're going to have different types of vegetable hair after that. Someone's going to have literally a banana haircut after that, and they're just going to use probably different chains here. And things are going to change pretty fast. And do we really care about it? Not really, because ENS, the token, we can buy a lot of things. But hey, the big Ethereum insiders, they love that coin. Also, friendly reminder, right? So Goldman slugs who used to employ Gary Gensler, the semen demon, they are now officially chosen as a participant of the Bitcoin spot ETF. So yes, it is a revolving door. Yes, Gary Gensler is a semen demon, chugs a lot of semen himself. He used to work for Goldman slugs. He gets out, and part of the deal is if he wants to get upgraded to higher in government and get more power, he is regulating the crypto, the industry for the banks. That's what it is. They basically keep everybody poor. They don't want you to invest in company ICOs. They don't want you to invest in anything. They don't want you to make it because they want all the money. They want full total control, and they're part of the shadowing government of the US Fed and US and the IMF as well. So all these guys are all working together, and like you've heard it all before, right? Like we're in the then they fight you phase. So they know we're serious now and we're moving forward. Also, it was funny, USDC depegged. So it gave everybody a bit of a scare. So just remind your friends, just share with your friends and family. When you see a price of one exchange, especially for a stable coin moving, it's not the real thing. A stable coin's true peg is if you have one of it, can you go to their website and call them up, or I think go to a website and apply and get $1 out. That's the actual peg for the stablecoin. So for example, if I sell Tether down to 1 cent on Binance, it doesn't mean, Tether depegged, because you can go to the Tether institution and take your 1 USDT and redeem it for a US dollar. That's the most important part. But yes, when we see the chart and we see a big fat red candle, it does get scary. But you know what's not scary? DeFi, because DeFi is trying to solve all that. But yeah, unfortunately, DeFi has like a hack every 36 minutes as well. So it's not too easy. DeFi protocols, right? They're still updating themselves. For example, Curve Finance integrated Zeta Chain for Bitcoin support. Just showing you, like, friends, all these little like nerdy tweak here and there. That's what you want to see. They're just building every step of the way. And what we're going to find is, if you look back in like 12 months from now, so walk forward 12 months, you look back, you're going to be like, oh, wow, like, that protocol's website looks a bit better, and the user experience is a bit tweaked better. The logo is a bit nicer. There's a help function. Everything's got easier swaps. You're just gonna see things slowly improve, right? And these small changes compound into big amounts later on. But I mean, hopefully the crypto bull market cycle gives us the real gains that we're looking for. Now, pumpkins, I'm gonna play some gentle angel music, right? So, no, I had a bit of an error, friends. Now I'll play some proper gentle angel music. When it comes to the Bitcoin price, it doesn't really matter. We care about the altcoins, right? And the Bitcoin dominance still hasn't procced under my weekly super trend, which basically means we ain't in alt season yet. Now, traditionally, we go red. So this is Bitcoin dominance, right? So this is just the inverse of ETH BTC, as you can see. So I also chart ETH BTC. This is like really, really, really important. I can't tell you, friends, ETH BTC is basically your whole career in crypto. Not many people know about it, but everybody who does, we've spoken about it so much. We are hoping Ethereum start to gain on Bitcoin. Why? Because Ethereum represents the market saying we want more smart contract risk. We want upgrades. We want DeFi. We want gaming, NFT. We want the world. We want yield, right? It's everybody in the market saying we want more risk. And on this Bitcoin dominance chart, right, you can see we still haven't gone under. If we go back in history, right? So look at this. See this is 2020. This is when it happened. It actually happened in February 2020. Now, why is that? That's a Bitcoin halvening year. It was right here, okay? See, we find this was ETH BTC going up. Okay, so if I go back, remember I've shown you the inverse of it. You really got to know this, okay? So we look, see this? This has started going up. ETH BTC went up. That means the dominance of Bitcoin went down, which is exactly what I've shown you right here. See ETH BTC going up? That was this going down. This was a big alt season. Of course, where did it peak? It peaked here. Okay, so just to let you know, this thing, so you don't get scared, right? This thing kept happening. This was the time to basically watch Ivan on Tech, Ivan the Great, and buy into Uniswap and buy like Ample and all these other DeFi Ponzi's. This was the time. But when did they all go nuts? July and August, like right here. Literally this part, and it was over. And then this was the DeFi bear market. Okay, so I remember this literally specifically. By the way, this is when everybody said altcoins will never rally again. You know, up here, this is funny. Up here, Max Kaiser called for a Bitcoin dominance going to 99%. I remember that. And that was literally, bang, Doge started moving. This is Elon Musk shilling Doge, etc. All right? So maybe, just maybe, we are back in a year that's similar to this. So see how we're still green here? We want the Bitcoin dominance to go down, which is basically the market saying, hey, we want Ethereum risk. Okay, so this is what we might be in store for. Now, because it's a weekly chart, I can't get the full data with the Bitcoin dominance, right? No one else really can. This is when the data starts. This was the previous Bitcoin halvening in 2016. What we can do is maybe we put it on a 3-day chart. We might be able to just see if it looks nicer, because, you know, the weekly chart, you need a lot of data for that. And actually, we do get a period where that happens, friends. So this is nice. So we might be in this period again. You see this, friends? This is also a Bitcoin halvening year. Look at this. Bang. Things just start going down. Now, this move was actually Ethereum going wild. Ethereum was being birthed and it started going wild here in 2016, right? It did like, I don't know, I think it went from 30 cent ICO, hit like $400 or something ridiculous. And so it really came on the map here. So maybe this is what's in store for. So look at this. This was January 2016 and the other one was Feb. So there you go, right? So you have just an idea of what's going on. And I want to show you this cool chart too. It's the Bitcoin halvening year chart. So this is what you're playing for. Like this is literally, see 2012 up here. I'm going to show you. See 2012? This is literally just 2012, friends. This is 2016, high, low. 2020, we had the zombie virus. It went up. But remember, in 2019, we pumped up too fast. So we think, we're just guessing, we think we're going to be like this. Just think, okay? So remember, that's 3 out of 3 Bitcoin halvening years where everything just seems to go up. And if it plays out again, I know it's just ifs and buts and maybes and prayers, okay? If it's going to just repeat, then obviously the best thing to do is just like literally hold your nose and just say, you know what, I'm just buying all the altcoins and I'll see where we are in 12 months. Also, friends, just ending with a quick update, right? Drift ICO, so it's like 80% full now. Please just use lottery tickets if you want to participate, okay? You can use the code equals sommi. Once again, I don't get any extra coins from it at all. They only route ETH, okay? It's fully transparent. You can see in my public wallet. And it's gaming coin, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it doesn't have like PlayStation 5 graphics. Trust me, those games that you want to buy into, they're coming in 15 months. And you ain't paying a $4 million market cap for them. You'll be paying a $400 million market cap for them, and they're going to tell you it's worth $4 billion, and you're going to believe it because you're going to say, oh, it's signed up with Blizzard and it's the new World of Warcraft. You don't want to get in that stuff, friends. That's exit liquidity times. So that's the whole play is to just participate in as many things as you can, okay? So you just go to this website, drifttoken.io, and then once it's full, I think there's going to be a round after that, but look, just take it as it comes, friends. Don't worry. Trust me, in 2020, I mentioned this before, ICOs weren't filling. They were literally not filling. People weren't hungry enough for it. You know when they started being hungry for it? When I got in 2021. That's when everybody wanted into ICOs because they thought it was free money, and then we will all exit liquidity for everybody else. Okay, so usually what happens if things don't fill, the team recuperates, raises again in the future at higher prices, and you get to see some wild stuff. Okay, so remember, it's a pre-sale. I think there's meant to support Pulse Chain, friends, but it's not done yet. Maybe the next round. It is what it is, man. There's going to be a lot of projects this year, so don't get too fall in love with anything. And please, please, please save lottery tickets. Please, friends, do not go all in on one thing. Okay, you got to save your lottery tickets because new things come. Trust me, you're going to be surprised. New upgrades, new things come. All right. And I'm going to make more videos about this. Just letting you know that I have started buying more lottery poop coins out there. They're not just poop. They're not all poop, friends. Just lottery tickets. It is what it is. Okay, that could be leverage plays on this. So we've got ICOSA, which is like leverage on Hex, right? On Pulse Chain. You can get it on Ethereum if you want, the Ethereum version. We've got Zen, we've got Colt, there's the meme coins, you got Atropa, you got Diet, there's more to come as we explore. So I'm going around, just each one, picking it. And look, yes, doesn't mean it's financial advice, doesn't even mean I've done my whole research. Everything can go to zero. It's just, I'm going around, if I like the chart, I like the market cap, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe this thing goes up in the next 12 to 15 months. And there's thousands of things we're going to miss. It could be on the wrong chain, but we don't know. We're just trying our best, okay? Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button all. Don't forget to tell mum and dad we're still wearing a bull market hat. Catch you soon.